I've got to call it like it is. There are a lot of beer brands out there that are trying to cash in on this holiday by slapping an American flag on their package, regardless of whether or not they are truly American. So this July 4th, drink American, whether it's 8 beer or any other American-owned beer brand.
All right, NFL Hall of Famer Troy Aikman slamming what he calls inauthentic beer brands masquerading as American when, in fact, they are not truly American. Aikman is also the co-founder of his own beer brand, 8, and he joins me right now. Troy, it's great to have you this weekend. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So you say many brands are cashing in on this American pride this 4th of July weekend. What brands are you referring to?
No one specifically. I think big beer brands in general. There's over 8,000 breweries, in the United States. Most of those are craft beer. There's not many like 8 in a premium light beer category that are American owned. And I just felt that because we are Texas based, we are American brewed, that while we celebrate the birth of this great nation, what better time to drink American than on Independence Day. So that was basically the message that was put out.
I love it. And I love the fact that you're based in Texas and you are all American. But there's another side to 8, your brand, and that is it's healthier than others, right?
Yes. It truly is a better for you beer, Marie, and that's really why I made it. I worked for a distributorship back in college. I've always liked beer, but I also am very mindful of what I put in my body. So I felt that a beer could be made that was better than what was on the market. It took 2 years to come up with the recipe. We have 90 calories and 2.6 carbs, which those measurables they're important to me. They're important to a lot of people. But what differentiates 8 from everything else that's on the market is that we have no adjuncts, which means we add no corn, rice, syrup, or sugars to our beer. It's 100% organic grains. We use antioxidant hops. So it truly is the cleanest beer on the market, and I'm real proud of it. And so for those like myself that are mindful of what they put in their bodies, that after a long week or when they want to be able to indulge and enjoy a few beers, that they're able to do that and feel good about it.
I love that. I'm going to be trying 8 this weekend, Troy, for sure. A lot of news about beer recently. Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney, meanwhile, having a war of words over the controversy that has sent the sales tumbling at Bud Light. They're at a new weekly low in sales. The Anheuser-Busch CEO was questioned about it earlier this week. Here's what he said. I'd love to get your reaction. Watch.
Knowing what you know now, if you could go back, would you send this can to this one person again?
There's a big social conversation taking place right now, and big brands are right in the middle of it. And so for us, what we need to understand is, deeply understand and appreciate, is the consumer and what they want, what they care about, and what they expect from big brands.
For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all, because it gives customers permission to be as transphobic and hateful as they want.
Troy, what do you make of this controversy around the Dylan Mulvaney issue?
Well, I just think there's a lot of companies that are focused on things besides just their product and trying to be all things to all people. And I think that is why at 8, we are unwavering in our commitment to authenticity and really focused on what it is that we do, and that is make great beer. And I think that Budweiser getting away from that is why they found themselves in the middle of this controversy. But for us, I think there are some people out there that are probably looking to land on a beer that is authentic and that is just focused on making a great product. And if that's you, then come join Team 8. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, I totally agree. A lot of these companies just want to be in the middle of these social conversations, and it's alienating people. Oh, boy, right. I got to get your take on the NFL season as well, Troy. Quickly, we've got Aaron Rodgers with the Jets. We've got no Tom Brady. What do you think the fall NFL season looks like?
I think it's going to be fantastic. It all centers around a lot of these great quarterbacks that we see. A lot of those players are in the AFC, and then with Aaron Rodgers going to the New York Jets. I'm excited about our Monday night schedule on ESPN. We open up with 2 teams that are going to be contending, and many think could possibly be in the Super Bowl representing the AFC with Buffalo and the New York Jets. So Every year in the NFL there's a lot of excitement, and this year will certainly be no different.
Troy, let me ask you, you're very health conscious. Obviously, you're an incredible athlete. We were just talking about diets and, you make your beer in a healthy way. What is your diet? Do you drink a lot of water? What are you doing to keep so healthy all the time and so strong?
Well, how much time do we have?
We have a lot of time.
I drink a lot of water. I drink about a gallon and a half of water a day, but I do a lot of other things, a lot of biohacking. I do red light therapy. I do cold plunge, saunas. I eat whole foods, intermittent fasting. I work out daily. I mean, Maria, it's a lot. It takes me several hours before I even get out the door with everything that I have going on in my morning routine.
Yeah, it's about discipline, Troy. Absolutely. Thank you for the tips, by the way. It's great to see you this weekend, and I'm sending you best wishes for a healthy and safe 4th of July. Thank you, Troy Aikman.
Thank you, Maria.